Hello, my friends. How's everyone? Just give me a second, please. Bring up the live on my desktop. It's Friday, end of the week, end of the work week for many, for some. Hope you guys had a good week. Hope you have a good weekend coming up. Whether it's planned or, you got something planned, or it's going to be something spontaneous, or maybe you're just going to rest and relax. Hey, Mir. Mir says, so Yogi. Hello, my friend. How are you? So I have our friend Jace up and running. He is live right now, getting in his workout, helping people get their workout. I mentioned quite a bit. Let's see, Mir says, I'm good, sir. I'm glad to hear that. I mentioned quite a bit that Jace has, he has a great system in place, and he will guide you through it. If you are on a journey to better fitness, if you're contemplating a journey to better fitness, then look no further than our friend Jace. He will guide you from point A to wherever the next point is. A, B, C, all the way to Z. We'll see. Jace is on the journey himself. So don't get the idea that he is someone who is just going to say, do this, put this workout out and do this. Nope. We don't know. We don't know where Jace is going to end up. As I said, he is on the journey himself, fitness journey. I think he's 26 weeks in. And you can follow along. You can go all the way back, follow him all the way to where he is now, and then further still. Hey, Scroll Sniper, Grand Risings Eric and Mir. As well, our friend Kayla Boo is live. Kayla's fun to hang out with. She's technically, you can say she's a gaming channel. I don't like putting things into categories. It's a Kayla Boo channel. It's like with our, fishing community friends. To say fishing community, sort of, some people are like, well, I don't fish, so why should I go? I don't game, so why did I go? So these are just descriptions, Our fishing friends, it's not a fishing community, it's our community, all of it. They just happen to present and represent the thing they love to do. I present the thing I love to do. I don't know what that is. I just hang out and talk. And gaming channels, they represent what they love to do. One of the things. None of us are ever, we're not stuck in the concepts that we present. Which brings me to lesson 5. Lesson 5 in A Course in Miracles. If you guys have been or haven't been, follow along. Lesson 1 in the workbook, 365 lessons. Nothing I see, this is number 1, means anything. Nothing I see means anything. Nothing. There is no hierarchy of meaninglessness. One thing can't mean any less than anything else. One thing can't be any more. However, here's the reason. Lesson number 2. Because I have given everything I see the meaning that it has for me. Everything. So things in and of themselves are meaningless until I hold it up and say, book, good book, I like it. Or book, bad book, I don't like it. Everything across the board, person, religion, everything. A concept that we have given all the meaning that it has. Lesson 3, I do not understand anything I see. I don't understand it because I'm only seeing my meaning that I've applied to it. And I cannot, as of yet, see beyond that meaning. But when I can, man, magic starts to happen. Number 4, this was yesterday. These thoughts do not mean anything. So just like this book has no meaning until it's assigned, my thoughts don't mean anything. They're just neuroelectrical impulses, neurochemical reaction, until I assign it meaning with another thought that has no meaning. Man, it gets pretty big after this. But let's go to lesson number 5. Before I do, Let's dive in real quick. Let's see. Sniper says, gaming shows you imagination, fishing shows patience. Each have hidden properties that face value. Nice. That fits nicely in what we were saying, Scroll Sniper. Um, we're giving it meaning. Let's see. Caleb. Caleb, am I pronouncing your name right? You like reading? I do like reading, my friend. Rear sister, bless her. Number 5 says, lesson number 5. I am never upset for the reason I think. I am never upset. Caleb says, yeah, thanks. Glad to hear that. It's not often that I get it right. I am never upset for the reason that I think. And it says, this idea, like the preceding one, can be used with any person, situation, or event you think is causing you pain. Any person, or event, or situation. Apply it specifically to whatever you believe is the cause of your upset, using the description of the feeling in whatever term seems accurate to you. The upset may seem to be fear, worry, depression, anxiety, anger, hatred, jealousy, or any number of forms, all of which will be perceived as different. However, no matter the perception, we are never upset for the reason we think we are. This is not true about the perception. However, until you learn that form does not matter, each form becomes a proper subject for the exercise of the day. Applying the same idea to each of them separately is the first step in ultimately recognizing that they are all the same. When the idea for today for a specific perceived cause of an upset in any form, use both the name of the form in which you see the upset and the cause which you ascribe to it. For example, I am not angry at this book. Just an example. For the reason I think. I am not angry at this person for the reason that I think. Here's the important takeaway. There are no small upsets. They are all equally disturbing to my peace of mind. Whatever disturbs my peace of mind is as important as any one small thing, is as important as any big thing, because every disturbance in the peace of mind is not for the reason that I think it is. Another little tenet that we take away from lesson 5, I cannot keep this form, whatever specific form it is, I cannot. I think I'm back. I think I faded out there for a second. So let me get back to that. I cannot keep this form of upset and let the others go. For the purpose of these exercises, then, I will regard them as all the same. Here's why. Because we want to cherish our peace of mind throughout the day. Peace of mind is our connection to the divine. It's our connection to God. It's our connection to love, of which we truly are. So any small upset, we can't cherish our peace of mind and at the same time cherish a grievance, past, present, or future, against another. So we cannot keep one. We cannot say, well, I forgive this person for cutting me off in traffic, but I don't forgive this person from a year ago who really hurt my feelings or did something that I'm viewing as awful. Each one is the same in the mind. We give it different form, we give it different beliefs, we assign different thoughts, but all of them, if it causes the disturbance in the mind, are to be forgiven, are to be let go. So, in the next lessons, just to give a preview, everything starts falling into place. Lesson 6, I am upset because I see something that is not there. We've assigned meaning to everything. Remember, every thought we've given to something gives it the meaning that we declare it. Let's dive back in the chat. I know I'm way behind. Semper says, until that vibration you feel inside combines the thought of that's flowed through you. Nicely said. Semper says, you're back. I am back. Let's see. WH Mashup says, hey, you're cute. Well, that's a nice way to start the day. Thank you. Let's see. Hey, Alice. Alice says, hey, Yogi. What's up, Alice? How are you? Alice is our dragon friend. The Incredible Bulk says, so guys, hope you're all as well. Thank you, Bulk. How are you? Semper says, greeting dragon by Alice, the Incredible Bulk. Mir says, hey, incredible. Thanks for asking. How are you? Tinkerbolt. That's an awesome title. Says, hi. Hello, my friend. So, as everything in A Course in Miracles, as everything in the Bhagavad Gita, or the Upanishads, or the Zohar from Kabbalah, or the Bible, if you get one little essence, you get the entirety. As the micro, so goes the macro. So, if we realize that every thought that we have in and of itself is meaningless until it is assigned meaning, think how freeing that is. We don't have to believe our thoughts. We don't even have to believe our opinions or our beliefs. We don't have to believe our beliefs unless they truly bring value into our life. And by value, what do you value the most? What do you truly, truly, truly value? When every thought is seen as meaningless in and of itself, then you come to what is truly valuable, which is the reality of who you truly are, that unshakable, not even a sense, but the reality of love itself. When you experience that, even a glimpse, even for a moment, you never truly and fully want to go back. You just want to keep staying in that state, not even a state. Reality is not a state, it is. You just want to keep staying there. Let's see. Tinkerbolt says, hey, Squirrel, how are you? Bulk says, Mir, we're going good down here. Thanks, mate. Mir says, Sir Yogi, you are very humble. Well, thank you, Mir. So if we never got past lesson 5, but we truly, truly got it, the thoughts that I'm having don't mean anything. Nothing. And they're showing me a meaningless world. But as we progress, we see that God did not create a meaningless world. We've created a meaningless world by our thoughts. If you want to live in the world that God created, let those thoughts go and just reside. Just be. Relax. Relax who you are. Relax in who you are. Let it be revealed. Don't try to make it. Don't keep making the world. Let the world, in which was already created by love, by God, reveal itself each moment. Whenever we're caught in this stress, disease, whenever we're caught in a grievance, a judgment, just realize until you've given it meaning, until you've judged, it has no meaning in and of itself. And therein, as the Course says, the peace of God, very beginning. Only love is real, nothing unreal exists. Therein lies the peace of God. If you are experiencing something that is not love, it's not real. Does it mean the effects don't feel real? Does it mean that we don't experience what seems real? Not at all. We're experiencing what seems real, but doesn't make it real. We experience all kinds of things that aren't real until we realize We see through it. All right. Tinkerbolt says, how are you, Eric McCarty? Tinkerbolt, I'm doing pretty good, my friend. Let's see. Squirrel Snapper says he sounded Australian then. Just for a second. Here says, incredible, amazing job. Thanks for sharing. My T guy says, you just blew my mind in 2 seconds. I subscribed. Thank you, my T guy. None of this is original to me. I am not the originator of any of this. I'm just a student. I've been studying at Course in Miracles, yoga. I've been meditating forever. Hey, Sabine. Sabine says, good morning, Yogi Eric. Good morning, my friend Sabine. Good morning, everyone in chat. Our friend Squirrel Sniper welcomes my T guy. Sippy says, Grand Risings to Sabine. Hope you're well. Doing fine. I am doing fine. It's Friday. Another work week for many. Another day for me. My work is hanging out with you guys for now, for however long I'm able to do it. Hey, Sabine, what's going to happen Sunday? Is it a premiere Sunday or is it a live stream Sunday? Sabine says, I'm just running by to say hi and wish you all a very blessed Friday. Big hug to you all. Thank you, Sabine. Much appreciated. It is a premiere Sunday, guys. So, big event on our friend Optimob. Optimob is Timo, Sabine, and Bax. Premiere is on. Thank you, Sabine. We're going to head out and take a walk in just a minute or two. I want to reiterate the first 50 or so lessons of A Course in Miracles are a path of negation, meaning we're negating our thoughts, the things that we see. We're actually literally negating the world that we experience so that we see that our thoughts have created the world that we live in. Our thoughts form opinions, forming beliefs, forming the world that we live in, perception. That doesn't make it reality, it makes it a perception. Reality is that which allows perception to arise. Reality is the isness of the mind that allows perceptions to arise, and then we experience those perceptions. If you want a different perception, don't remain in the perceptions. A perception will never change a perception, or will just create more perceptions. We want to get to reality, and we do that by going to the source of every perception. The source is the mind, and we can say the mind is only and always the mind of God, the mind of the universe itself, the mind of reality, the mind of Brahma. I love that expression, the mind of Brahma. We are ideas in the mind of Brahma, breathed into existence, meaning we have all the creative power of Brahma himself, itself, herself. But we're misusing that power by creating a meaningless world. Once we know the true meaning of everything, which is Brahma, which is God, which is love, now we can begin to recreate or re-perceive a meaningful world, a loving world. Everyone's had the question of, why did God create this world with so much suffering? Why are children allowed to starve? Why is there warfare? Why is there violence? Why is there so much political discord? Why do I hate my neighbor so much? I don't. I like my neighbors. God didn't create any of that. We did, through our misuse of our perception. Every question of why comes back to it's just a thought. Every why is just a thought. There's no why past a question, meaning past a concept, meaning past a thought. Hey, Easy. Nice to see you, my friend. Mir says, love you too. Say hi to Timo, says Squirrel Sniper. Absolutely. Sabine says, love to you all. Love to you. Easy says, I'm very happy. I sent you my spiritual cosmological view. I'm very at peace with it. I will be on the lookout for it. Where did you send it? Did you send it on a messenger? Because I haven't received anything yet. Let's see. Is drama the complete opposite of drama? Drama. Interesting. Hey, the next live stream where there's more time, we can expand on that topic. I'd love to dive into that more. Oh, I mean the last one I sent you this week on forgiveness. Gotcha. Really, all we need to do, we just keep proceeding through life, forgiving the illusion of things happening. Let me read something real quick. For those who know me, if I can find it, might not be able to. I might have to read it later. For those who know my love of Jack Kerouac, I actually thought of the title for my YouTube channel might have been the Dharma Bums Cafe. I'll have to read it later. Remind me, from Jack Kerouac. Wonderful description of the illusory universe. Illusory because we have created it with our perceptions. A lot of people are like, well, illusory, it seems very real. Of course it does. We're perceiving it as very real. Forgiveness isn't something that we do for others or for ourselves. It is saying, I see through your illusory perceptions as well as my illusory perceptions to the reality that everything part of the dream, part of the illusion, you haven't really done something to me, even if it feels very real. So I forgive that which I am perceiving. It makes it so much easier and so much more peaceful because now we're not carrying those grievances and judgments with us everywhere, which takes an enormous amount of energy. Let's see. Duolingo, my friend, how are you? Good evening, everyone. Good evening to you. Sniper says people create drama out of nothing for self-satisfaction. I like that. The weird thing is, and we do say for self-satisfaction, but only for the small, limited self. When we even get a glimpse, just a glimpse of the full expression of the selfless self, the self of the universe, the self of Brahma, it will never be satisfied with nothing. It'll never be satisfied with little tiny drama of the self. Easy says, I explained it to my dad today. He was quite a pessimist, and he finally understood and agreed with me. The concept he was missing was forgiveness. And thanks to you, I was able to share it with him. That is everything I have ever wanted to hear about my YouTube experience, to be of small help for a friend. Easy says his acceptance actually made me quite emotional. That's absolutely awesome. Sniper says, I was about to say that, Eric. It does not surprise me, Sniper. You and I are very often um, coinciding, vibrating at the same frequency, literally thinking the same thoughts. Let's see. Alice says, guys, Jace is live. Yep, I have Jace up. Hold on 1 second, guys. I have Jace up and running, as well as Calebville. I apologize. You guys didn't need to be shaking around so much. Alice says, be right back. Sab's Workshop says, hey, now, laughing? That's not what I said. What did you say? Oh. Sab says, look like a scroll girl on a swing. There, Jace. Wow. I was reading Jace's comments. Jace gets some wild comments, doesn't he? I thought I got some wild comments. Seppa says how information flows through everyone when it's needed. Absolutely. One world, one mind, the mind of Brahma. I love using Brahma because it is, well, and Sniper and I've talked about this, because it's without concept. I don't bring my concepts to Brahma. Now, when I say God, man, because my Catholic upbringing, because of experiences with other religions, some of which haven't sat well, some of which have, but I have all these concepts that even though I think I let go, they still surface. Brahma just is none of my concepts. So I rest easy in Brahma. However, I'm at ease now with the word God. I used to not want to use it in my writing because everyone would come at me with their concept of God. And all I was trying to do, all we ever try to do, is point to that which is beyond concept. Nothing I say is the actuality. It's just a pointer. So we shouldn't get caught up in the pointers. In Zen, they say, when the master points at the moon, look at the moon. Don't look at the finger. The finger is not the moon. Or Ramana Maharshi likened it to when you have a thorn in your hand and you use another thorn to remove it. Then don't hold both up and say, well, that's reality. You just used a thorn to remove a thorn. And the thornless hand is reality itself. So don't get caught up in the concepts, in the words, in the message. Look for that which the message points to, refers to. This is why, in Judaism, they say, God is. And then they leave it blank. Because anything you say afterwards is just a description, just a thought, just an idea. Or the Tao that can be told is not the true Tao. Anything that we say of the Tao is not truly the Tao. It is just a description. A Course in Miracles says, words are but symbols of symbols twice removed. Symbols of another symbol twice removed. And in neuro-linguistic programming, an aspect of positive psychology, the map is not the territory, or the menu is not the meal. Hey, Sean. Sean says, hi, could you pray for my sister right now as she was biking in the Marine Parade Napier and she collided with a cyclist and her foot got jammed. Ooh, wow. And the oil part of the bike and she can't bend her foot. Absolutely, Sean. Sending prayers to your sister. sending love and prayers. It should be fully healed. I'm sorry to hear that. Keep us posted when you're able to, Sean, as you're able to. Nothing but love. Nothing but love to your sister. All right, guys. I'm going to wrap things up for the morning. I'm going to get outside and take my walk. Sniper says, one word can have many meanings, one answer, many outcomes, but love covers all. Absolutely. And there you go. That is the cosmological order of the universe as expressed in what? One sentence? How many words? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. The cosmological expression of the universe expressed in 14 words by Squirrel Sniper. It was her birthday yesterday, turned 21, and the next day she gets injured. Yeah, so sorry to hear that, Sean. Wow. What a way to continue with the birthday celebration. Hopefully she's getting all the treatment she needs. She's getting nothing but love from everyone in the chat. That is rough. It's rough for your sister. Hard on you as well. Anyone that suffers whom we love, and in essence, we're nothing but love. So that means any one person who suffers, we all experience that suffering. For one person to heal, the entire universe has to heal. All right. I'm going to go. Sniper says, Cosmic Order, switch recovery, Sean. Thank you, Sniper. Sean, again, prayers to your sister. My friends, thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I'm going to get outside and take my walk. It's a bit of a chilly morning, so we're going to bundle up just a bit, put a hat on the old bald head, and get outside. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Take care.